All right, Brian from Garage Mahal. We are almost done working on our thermoelectric cooling unit for our Coke machine. Spraying up the skid plate for the Hummer. Ladder left over from another project. What a mess. Anyway, oh, no need to agree with me on that. Working on a Nissan Rogue rear brakes. I believe this is a 2017, but this thing is badly rusted. The customer actually tried doing the brakes themselves, couldn't do it, brought it to me. I have Thor ready to go. He's my conduit extension bar, 36 inches in case we need it. I already did the driver's side, and I had to air hammer the brake pads off, the rotor off, a variety of things. So these are the tools that I used. I had to bring out a small little arsenal to get there, but I pre-loosened a lot of the stuff already, so it shouldn't be that difficult. The hardest part is probably going to be the bracket bolts, because that's why I had to use my Thor extension arm for on that side. But it's a 14 millimeter to get these off, and as you'll notice, the brake line is in the way. Thank you, Nissan, for that beautiful design. So there's only so far you can get it, then you got to kind of do it by hand, otherwise you won't get your wrench off. And there's really not an enormous amount of clearance here to get that bolt out. So what I do is I kind of wiggle it as far with a brake line as I can get it, and you get enough clearance once you loosen this bottom one that you can kind of shimmy it out of the way. This one comes out relatively easy, but to say the least, a little bit of a bad design, Nissan. A little bit of a bad design. I mean, could you have put a little like 15-degree angle on that? I'm sure. And that pin doesn't look too bad. I'll put that there. And then if we got enough clearance, I think we can kind of probably wiggle this out a little bit. And then have enough clearance just to kind of get that bolt out. If we're lucky. Kind of really torquing the heck out of it here. I don't want to rupture that brake line. So we're going to give it a quick squirt with some WD. Make it slide a little bit better. Alright, there we go. So that pins out. Wasn't so bad. Oh, look. Alright, those are kind of falling apart. And what I like to do at this stage of the game is I like to see if that piston's going to go back. But first, I made up this little cleaner. Environmentally friendly, kind of. It beats the brake spray that, you know, who knows what's in that stuff. But I'll put my little recipe down at the bottom so I can kind of show you that. This little thing I absolutely love. And what it is, it is a hydraulic, not hydraulic, a pneumatic brake piston pusher. So that's a release button, and it's got a little twist thing on here, so if you had those type brake calipers, you can definitely twist it back. But basically, the only thing you're doing is pressing that trigger, and then voila, it pushes your piston completely in. Piece of cake. Anyway, I love that little thing. I think it was like, I don't know, $100 or something. Anyway, that's the case that it goes into. I'll put the links on that below, but that is one heck of a tool. Alright, so these brakes are automatically falling apart on me. Now the brackets here, we're going to spray down some WD. Sorry if I keep bumping the camera. Now these, I have to admit, were a super pain in the butt. They are a 17 millimeter bolt, and I had to torque the hell out of it to get them off. So we are going to use this, and I had a little extension. Oh, there's my little extension. Cover it over. I don't know about you, that always confuses me. Okay, anyway, so we got this out all the way. Got that on there. Let's see without the extension. Oh. Well. Hi, Thor. All right. So we're going to work on this. There we go. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So now we can get that one going. And that socket is stuck, but I don't want to bring out all the little toys. Yeah, that's how you get a socket off. Alright, let's do the bottom one. And this one was definitely not fun because I had to put a really long extension on this. So I got enough clearance. Okay, and Thor again. Serious pressure on this sucker. Yeah, that's the right way. Come on, baby. Okay. Now I just felt the twist. So we are going to put a little bit bigger extensions on that. The reason why I'm using this socket is because it is a true, it's not one of those 6 or 8 points. But so it's got a standard on it. Alright, so let's go look for regular head 17.5 inch, which I am not going to have. But I should be able to put beefier extension on this and twist through. Bring a big boy just in case we need that. And if you're wondering about air hammer, I have tried. I just don't have enough torque on the air hammer I got. Which normally isn't the case, but today this bolt is pretty bad. Alright. tooth. Alright, we're going to have to put the air hammer on that for a little bit. Loosen up some of that rust. Mr. Hearing protection. You don't see that every day. All right, go for a another extension. I don't know if I got one. All right, I'll have to tell Alexa to add that to the list. First. There we go. Okay. Fun. So we sacrificed an adapter, but I think it was worth it. We got Mr. Bolt off. Hearing protection off. And I'm trying to do this video in less than 30 minutes just because that's as long as my battery usually lasts on my GoPro lately. You can see this whole thing is just rusted and crumbled. I think I'll be able to save the bracket. Let's see if I can get enough twist on this. 17. Where's my 17? 3/8. That's a 14. That's the adapter. Well, let's go grab another one. So we are going to bring out another toy. This is my Aircat 805 HT. I love this, but at the same time it scares me because it's got 105 foot-pounds of torque on it. out. That bracket is down. So today is bring every little trick out of the book day. Another trick on how you free a nut bolt from a socket. Alright, so we got these two. We're going to clean these all down. But before we get over there, we're going to use my favorite tool in the arsenal, my Airsoft Ran air hammer. Because these are probably, well, they're not too bad. Yeah, they're a little frozen in there. So we'll disconnect the air cat, connect the air hammer, and we'll do a quick little bump, and that comes out, and that comes out. Alright. If you're wondering where this boot is, I have it over here, because the customer got that far, but then couldn't get the rest of it. Alright, so my GoPro cover. That's that. We're gonna Alright, so this way we can put the new slides on. Now these are rusted up so bad, I'll probably do another trick and show you guys what I do. These are fitting on there pretty tight. Which means the brake pads on this side are probably not going to go in that well. But we'll see. Always put them in the wrong way first time. So see, that's so corroded. They're not fitting in there that good. Let me try this side. Yeah, no, okay. So trick number 3 or 4 we're on already. Alright, I just like taking them down a hair just to kind of make things fit a little bit smoother and easier. So see how they slide through a lot better now. Not quite, still hung up a little bit. This guy is, that guy's good to go. Alright, let's drain this down a little bit more. like a glove. Okay, so we're good there. We're gonna bring the pins back over and oh wait, I forgot our Mr. Boot. I'll put them on there. Okay. So these are going to be ready. Let's clean these up a little bit. How much time I got? Alright, so we're still recording good. Those back nice and clean. Now again, usually you can do this brake job a lot faster. However, there's a lot going on with this thing. Alright, hearing protection for part number 2. Quick shortcut on how to get this rotor off. And I like hitting it a couple times. And then this is where you would actually retract back brakes. Make life a little bit easier. Don't have an air hammer, but with an air hammer, bracket in. Let's use this thing real quick here. Okay, almost tight there. Socket, and the boot came off again. How about we wait to put that back on until we're ready to put those on. All right, torque that down. Good there. Let's put this boot back on again. Okay, now brake shoes. I always get those confused. Okay, that's in there. Good. I like using the red marine grease to make sure the slides stay good and active. Okay. Good. All right. Let's get a paper towel. So I think so far so good time-wise. Not that it's a race, but all right. So the slides are good. Yeah, I go a little overboard with the grease, but I do not want the slides moving around. I mean, I want the slides moving around, so we have good braking, good even braking through the life of this rear brakes. Okay, and these back pins, we'll move them up some silicone. Oop, that's not my brake slide silicone. Aha! Found you. I like the caliper lube, the green stuff, as some guys call it. But be absolutely generous with this stuff. Make it sloppy. All right, the one with the rubber on the end goes on the bottom. That's this one, and then this pin, you know what. And we're gonna see if we can cheat a little bit better on this one. Okay. And I think a quick little left tap with the hammer. That's all that needed. And then Again, your handy dandy 14 ratcheting wrench. Okay. I'm still not there. Again, thank you Nissan for making this so easy. All right. I love these ratcheting wrenches. Okay. Let's torque them down. Okay. Oops. Hate when that happens. Especially on film. Did we edit that out? Not edit it. Okay. So, all good movement. We're good to go. Alright, I'll put the wheel back on. And I know you're like, why didn't he finish the video here? Because I want to show you guys something else. I use a 21mm socket so I can put these lug nuts on, because trying to put these in there, not so fun. So when you put on a socket with a little extension, you can get it in there every time. Nice and easy. Put the hammer down on it. Okay, that's good. That's good. Just watching my watch because I know how much time I got left on this battery. Alright, one more. Now I'll hand torque this once I get it down, but that just gives you an idea of how to do the rear brakes on your Nissan Rogue and how to get out some rusted stuff. And make sure you guys pick up yourselves a, where's the name on this guy? My Thor. There's the marker already wore off of, but piece of electrical conduit, 3 feet long. Make sure it's about a 1/4 inch thick and good to go. All right, Brian from Garage Mahal. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Have a great day and not too much of a mess. Be safe out there.